In this video, we're going to go over a tip in regards to office managers, virtual assistants, anyone that's in charge of scheduling appointments and putting things on the calendar. So for a rule of thumb for how much time to allocate for the highest tier of window cleaning, this is going to be by far the service that takes the longest of anything that we do is window cleaning, and especially the most demanding A plus, top of the line tier for window cleaning. As a general rule of thumb, it's going to range from 3 hours on a small home, a single story that's 1,000 square foot, to closer to maybe even 8 hours on a medium-sized 2-story home. So by far, it's going to take the most time, so schedule accordingly. More accurately, a range for a 1-story home should be roughly from 3 hours on the small end, 1,000 square foot home. Maybe that's 15 window panes, to about 7 hours on the large end of a single story home, and maybe that's closer to 60 window panes, plus or minus a little bit. On average, though, the top tier window cleaning option, that service tier, takes about 4 hours for a single story home. But use your judgment. It's going to vary if it's a large home or a small home. More for this service tier or this service window cleaning than any other service or service tier. For 2-story homes, the range is going to be somewhere between 5 hours and on a small 2-story, 2,500 square foot roughly, to a large 2-story that's maybe closer to 4,000 square feet. That might take 8 hours. So maybe that's a rough rule of thumb for window panes. Maybe that's closer to like 40 window panes on a small 2-story to, it can be 70 on a large 2-story home. That maybe takes closer to 8 hours. But a rough rule of thumb for a 2-story home, it should take about 6.5 hours, 6 hours and 30 minutes. So make sure to schedule an appropriate amount of time for our staff, our team, to be able to complete this service visit. All these estimates are assuming that it's one person. So if it's 2 people, it might go a little bit quicker, but, schedule conservatively. But that's a rough rule of thumb for the highest tier window cleaning, how much time you should be allocating for appointments.